Hello and welcome to my new web series that I will be doing hopefully bi-weekly called Budget Friendly Special Effects. Now what I'm going to do here is just kind of show you how to add a little bit of production value to your film on a pretty much microscopic budget. You know, like a lot of the B movies out there or independent films that people really remember or grasp onto are usually in the horror genre, and a lot of the mainstream filmmakers today got their start in horror. I mean, Peter Jackson swept the Academy, swept the Oscars with his Return of the King, Lord of the Rings trilogy, and he started off making extremely gory, extremely violent horror movies. Now in movies like Evil Dead with Sam Raimi, Dead Alive or Brain Damage, Peter Jackson gore fest, and Dawn of the Dead, which was an independent film back in the day, they had the production value of very small budgets, but their production value was latex and makeup with gum, spirit gum, and lots of fake blood. But this series is going to show you how to go even below what they did. Because what they did was really cheap, really cost effective, but still making head molds, hand molds, face molds, doing the makeup, it takes time. You need to find an artist, and it's cost effective as it is, it's still rather expensive. And I definitely wouldn't want to recommend using CGI, because CGI, as good as it is, it's still, you can tell when it's CG head explosion, CG blood, and it looks cheesy. It's rarely done well. So what I'm going to show you today is how to make a wonderful looking head crushing, and this budget probably under 10 bucks. And I got this idea really from Troma, and Lloyd Kaufman, the genius that he is, found ways to make as realistic as possible looking head crushing scenes as cheap as possible. And here's how we're gonna do it. And it was a little small, but this right here is a honeydew melon. Now you're looking at me like, a melon, really? And yeah, this one's small, but I mean, this could be used. Toxic Avenger, the first one, there was a child getting his head crushed, melon used. A lot of the Troma films where you see a head getting smashed or blown up, it's a melon. So first step obviously is to hollow it out, which I've already done to save time. See, it is hollowed out. You got the top here. Now what you're going to want to do is obviously you got to fill the melon up, kind of give it its innards, and that's where this comes in. See, I have actually the Carol brand. It's just corn syrup, cheap corn syrup. You don't need to buy the Carol brand. You can go honestly to a dollar store and probably find some kind of just called corn syrup for $1, and you just dump it in. The reason the corn syrup is thick, so it allows, gives you a better consistency. It's not like watery thin. So when you fill up the melon, all the stuff that you put in following, it sticks together. If you filled it with water, then it would just spray out like water. Food coloring. Now this is the gel. It works. Liquid's probably better because it's easier to weigh it out, but I had some gel in my cupboard. See, that's a good thing about this too. Usually the ingredients you probably have lying at home and you don't even realize it, or you do realize it. But again, you can buy food coloring at the dollar store. So right now, the melon was $2. The Carol syrup I paid a little over $2 for, but you could probably go to the dollar store, that's $1. So we're at a total of 3. Food coloring I had in my cabinet, but if you don't, go to the dollar store. That's what, $4, $5 we're at. So make it red. We'll dump some red food coloring in here. And honestly, if you're going to use this, you know, it's going to look like you're smashing a melon, but with blood. But again, to get the right color, it's just trial and error. So you just kind of fill it up, stir it in, And also when you're hollowing out the melon, if you want to leave a few seeds in there, you can. It just adds some texture. See, this isn't quite red enough. You can see like what I put in there kind of looks, it's red. I mean, you could add a little bit more. Again, it's just trial and error, so I'm going to leave it as it is because I don't want to sit here and try to measure it out exactly. It's red enough. And it's edible. It's also a good snack because you have to hollow a melon out, so it's a healthy snack. You're making a fake head to crush, but you get a healthy snack out of it. Cannot complain about that. Next, you're going to add some stuff in here to make it look like it's a head. You know, right now it's just goopy in there, but we have brains in there, so you gotta chunk it up a little bit. So I've just got some oatmeal package. Oatmeal's cheap. Again, a dollar store. Seriously, $2 melon, $1 corn syrup, $1 food coloring, $1 oatmeal. We're at what, $6, $7, and you just dump this in. And what this will do, as I said, with the Karo syrup, it's thick. It binds to everything, so this is going to make it like really, really clumpy in there. And that's what you want, because again, humans have brains inside their head. Some people don't use them, but we all have them. And so it's not just going to like ooze out. I've seen, me and my friends actually used water. We didn't have Karo syrup, so we tried water, and even putting toilet paper or something there, kind of thicken it up. It just doesn't look right. So now we've got our oatmeal in there, and again, stir it up. You gotta stir this up, get it all thick in there. You can see in there, I don't want to dump it on my floor. My wife would murder me. So now we get this all stirred up, and that's it. You can. That is the head. This is your head right now. The head you would use. Of course, with some cuts, you don't want to hold on the crushed melon. You have a real head, you cut to the head, smushing the melon. And I'm going to show this. I'm going to record smushing this just to kind of give you a visual of what it looks like. Not in my room. I'm going to take this outside. But yeah, so there you go. And if you want, you can put anything in there. Oatmeal, I think, is just it gives the chunkiness. You can throw in some other things there, but it's just really to your liking. How do you want your head to look when it smashes? I'm gonna have oats in my mouth now. Actually tastes really good. You pop the top back on. Now you're probably going to want to tape it because it's going to slide, so tape it. I don't have a wig. Buy a wig, put it on there. And you can use a Sharpie. I have a green one. It doesn't matter. We're going to draw a little face on here. So we've got our little face on there now. And here we go. This is a completed fake head to add a little bit of production value to your independent B-level horror movie. Actually, this would be like Troma level, which is below B-level, but it's independent cinema, which is awesome. And that's where I got this trick from. So now we're going to take this outside. We're going to see how it looks being smashed. Okay, so we got it outside. I put it on a cardboard box just to not get syrup all over my concrete and attract as many ants as I would. So here we go. I'm gonna stomp it with my foot to smash it to see how it looks. Now remember, when you are doing this for your movie, you're going to have cheaply made dummy with clothes you have laying around probably, and it's gonna be a really quick cut. So let's go stomp it. And there you go. The quick one I made, you can see the oatmeal, you can see the fake blood. Obviously you would have wanted to add probably some more chunks in there, but the smash would give you the production value you need, and then you would do a quick cut back to your actor laying there, and you would just have to cover his face in oatmeal and Caro syrup. And if you have an actor who's working in a movie where you're using a melon for a head smash, I don't think he would complain too much about you covering him in some sticky corn syrup. So there you go. That's a $8 special effect for you. Sometimes less, because you probably have some stuff laying around in your house. Anyways, I'll be back in a couple weeks with some more budget-friendly special effects. Thank you.